You're welcome to the online class GST 105 History and Philosophy of Science, Module 1, Unit 4. We've looked at the earlier three units in Module 1 in previous videos. If you are yet to look at those videos, just check my channel and you'll be able to have access to those videos. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, try and subscribe to the channel immediately. Today we'll be looking at Unit 4, Laws of Nature. So what is law of nature? J.S. Mill defined laws of nature as nothing but the uniformities which exist among natural phenomena, right? So law of nature is basically uniformities which exist among natural phenomena. Right? For example, day and night is basically predictable. Right? Rainy season and dry season in Africa is basically predictable. Right? Some things are just predictable in nature. You will know definitely that more or less there are laws governing them. Okay, so laws of nature refer to those uniformities found in nature, right? Uniformities in behavior, uniformities in function, in relations, in properties of things. All right. Then number two, establish connection of successive events which make up the order of the universe, right? So you have like the cycle of the rainy season and dry season I talked about. Okay, so if we are in Europe, then of course you expect summer, winter, and the rest of them. Okay. Number three, establish theories through scientific research. So these three components make up laws of nature. Examples of laws of nature include law of the uniformity of nature, law of causation, law of gravitation, and the law of natural selection. If you notice in Unit 3, we talk about Charles Darwin and the law of natural selection that he was able to come up with. Okay, believe in the uniformity of nature. There is a general belief that the universe and all aspects of it are law governed, and that the ordinary events or procedures of nature are uniform. Right? So we have events like the birth of children, death, growth, right? Normal occurrence, abnormal occurrence, lightning, thunder. For example, anytime you have a lightning, definitely you are expecting thunder. Okay, so you see, because light travel faster than sound. So the moment I say lightning, I'm just waiting. I know in a matter of seconds, the thunder is going. So it's just there. They are laws. Okay, the seasons, day and night. These phenomena are usually explained in terms of general rules or causal laws. Okay, so traditionally, the traditionalists will always look at these events from spiritual perspective or teleological perspectives. Theology is a view that developments occur because of the purpose or design they serve. So they just believe that nothing just happens. So they look for the purpose for the occurrence of any event. So it's people, maybe somebody died or something happened, the child was born with a mark, and you see people trying to investigate, all right, what does this sign mean? Okay, and the rest. So principles, laws, or factors which the traditional mind uses to explain the work of nature is often speculative. It is meditational in character. Therefore, laws or factors may be superstitious and unreliable. All right. So sometimes in Africa, growing up, when it is raining in the afternoon and the sun is also, the sun is risen and it's also raining, people will tell you that a leopard is giving birth somewhere, or a lion is giving birth somewhere. So you can imagine all that of that superstition to explain that. Okay. Look at rainbow also. You know, the 7 colors of rainbow that sometimes appear in the sky. Okay, it takes scientists to be able to tell you what it is. Okay, but traditionalists will try to look for one explanation in folklore to be able to explain that. But scientists who want to explain in terms of material, causal, and rational factors. All right. So scientific laws are objective, they are factual, can be expressed in quantifiable form. They are independent of our subjective wishes and interests. So if you cannot prove it scientifically, all right, either through your senses or through instruments, then forget it. Okay, so that is science. So that is the difference between, you know, the perspectives from science, scientific people and the traditional people. The traditional people will want to go to the realm of the gods, you know, the ancient stories and the rest, to explain what an event. But the scientists want to go to the lab, want to take a telescope and give you the specific reasons why those things happen. The law of uniformity of nature, from the point of view of logic, the law of uniformity of nature claims that nature is a system composed of many parts. Within this system, everything happens according to rules. The law assumes that the universe does not change, and therefore the laws of the uniformity of nature governing its behavior remains constant. All right, anywhere on the surface of the earth, if you throw, all right, a ball up, the ball must come down. All right, anywhere in the world. Okay, and anywhere in the world, a child that is born must grow old, right? So these are uniform laws. These are uniform laws in nature. David Hume has criticized our concept of causation. He attributes the use of the idea cause to the habit of anticipating one event after another because they have been associated in the past. His view is that we cannot demonstrate the idea of causation. You know, some people believe in the idea of causation, that everything that happened as a result of something else. You know, it is caused by something. So A trigger B, B trigger C, D, C trigger D, like that. Okay, but that may not be true in all cases. That may not be true in all cases, and that was what David Hume is citing here. Now look at the law of gravitation. Gravitation is the force which pulls every object in the universe toward every other object in the universe. All right, it is the force that makes a body fall through a space towards the earth. All right, does the force exist between all bodies? All right, two stones are not only attracted toward the earth but also attract each other. So what the law of gravitation says is there's a force, all right, that attracts every object on the earth to themselves. All right, and as a theory, it first became postulated by Sir Isaac Newton, who noticed when a fruit dropped from a tree, he started asking questions. Why is it that when something goes up, it comes down? All right, and that is how Newton came up with the theory of gravitation, which later became a law after certain confirmations from different scientists. All right, so gravitation is what pulls objects around towards the surface of the earth. Hence, all objects within the Earth's gravitational field fall towards the Earth. Right? So, the Earth has a center of gravity. All objects in the universe are attracted towards this center. So, if you throw something up, if there's no other force to keep it in the air, like the helicopter, that is going to, that object is going to come down. Okay? By Einstein's theory of relativity, which was formulated in 1905, take note of that year, explained the Newtonian theory properly. by asserting that gravitation is a property of space. The presence of any physical substance within space causes it to curve in such a manner that a field of gravitational force is created. So with this clarification from Einstein and other people, the theory of gravitation was promoted to the law of gravitation. We are not sure, we are not very, very sure about that law. So Newton's law of universal gravitation states that any two bodies attract each other with a force directly proportional to the product of their masses. All right, mass is very synonymous to weight, all right, not exactly weight scientifically, all right, but very synonymous to weight. So the product of their masses are inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So with Isaac Newton proposing the theory of gravitation, Albert Einstein giving us more information about that theory, we now have the law of gravitation today. So you should be able to answer these questions. Dash, dash, and dash of things is evidence that there is a causal order. The number two, every dash has a cause. The number three, the force which pulls every object in the universe toward every other object in the universe is called centripetal force, centrifugal force, contact force, gravitational force. The number four, this first scientific explanation of the behavior of falling bodies was given by Dash, by who? Of course, we know the name of that scientist. Okay, so that is the law of gravitation for you. So in this unit, we have looked at the law of nature. Previously, we have stated that it is theories that become laws after the theory has been substantiated independently over and over. Then we can promote the theory to a law. I remember that it is hypothesis too that become theory. So hypothesis can be elevated into theories. Then theories can be elevated into laws. Thank you.